Can't even get good Spider-Man cartoons anymore.
Yeah, but you can still watch the panel pals, so really, hey, what's changed, am I right?
You're right. I love the Panel Pals!
Hello and welcome, or welcome back to another episode of the Panel Pals. We're your co-host, I'm MNStash,
And I'm Skull Ryan.
and today we are continuing our watch-along of Spectacular Spider-Man with Episode 2.
We are indeed, mate. We are starting the new year off right with a good bit of cartooning. Now, Episode 2. What was the title
This one's
again?
got Electro in it. I actually
Yeah.
can't remember, this is a horrible start.
They all had weird... They've all got strange, like... You know, like Spider-Man Task, where like the episode's called Sting of the Scorpion, Menace of Mysterio. But this one goes a bit deeper with it, and it's called
This
like
one, Interactions.
Market Force Interactions, dude, because it's about how electric eels interact with a guy, and I don't even know what happened there.
They
Interaction.
definitely try to put more thought in it though, like you got survival of the fittest, you got natural selection, the
Wonder
uncertainty
if it's...
principle.
Oh, it's science stuff in it, dude. Ooh.
My favorite one is group therapy.
Oh yeah, dude. That being the title for the Sinister Six coming together, I love it. The Dr. Octopus one as well, as I recall, I think it's called Reactions, and it's got 8 letters, and it's episode 8. Whoa.
And it came out in
I don't
2008.
to that. I got Reactions as 9 letters.
It's Reaction, that's what it's called here.
Reaction, got yeah. Yeah, I love it. So,
I like
what would you
Nature
think?
vs. Nurture too.
Ooh, who's the villain in that one? Was that next
Venom.
time? Oh, Big Ven. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock, let the devil.
I always think of Daredevil instead of Venom when they sing that song.
Yeah, because it's just because Eminem was just being,
It's the devil. Oh yeah, custard. Which is funny because Eddie looked like Eminem in the Ultimate Comics.
it's all connected. It's all one universe, mate.
Speaking of Eddie, obviously he's a main character in Spectacular Spider-Man. He seems to be friend to Max. Like, they're on a first name basis, obviously. They work in the same place. But even when Max is in hospital, Eddie's just hanging out with him, which is a departure from the comics where Max Dillon was a cock and no one liked him.
Yeah, they seem to actually be buddy buddy, which is kind of odd. But I guess this Eddie as a whole is a unique adaptation.
Yeah.
He's
But
got
like
like a
Max,
lot of just sort of there's a lot of things that are just special towards this Eddie that you don't really see elsewhere.
yeah, like he's like a nice jock.
Yeah, because he was a jock, wasn't he? Like for Midtown, wasn't he?
In the comics, he was in this he was, yeah. And in the comics, we know him for being huge. My God.
I do like how he sort of like keeps up with the gang in a sense of like Peter and Gwen. But he's just sort of moved on to bigger things.
Yeah. Well, he's getting
I
paid
do
to
wish
be here.
they,
Like the other two.
well, I do wish they explored like the fact that he almost got his back broken.
When did that? Oh, in this, where he gets like
Yeah,
chucked. Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
because he lands like pretty heavily. I would have thought that maybe they would have focused a bit more, but they just kind of brush it under the rug.
I liked how when Electro attacked the lab, Peter was in his mind, he was like, well, there goes the secret identity. But then Eddie swoops in, he's like, you get out, I'll handle this. You're like, whoa, Eddie, dude.
I love the way they handled Liz Allen and just the way they
Yes,
sort
that.
of plant the seeds for it.
Yeah, mate. Like we said last episode, they're so good at setting stuff up to then pay it off way later.
Oh yeah, like even just like the way that Peter brushing her off sort of leads to them getting together. It
Yeah.
was kind of funny though the way he does it. It's like, listen, you're the one that
Oh,
needs
yeah.
help, not me.
Yeah. It's like, I don't have to be here. I thought it was dodgy as well how the teacher knows that Peter's already busy with the Dr. Connors thing that he set up for Peter. And then he's also like, oh, and Peter, you're going to tutor this girl? No, you're not getting paid for this one either. What are you doing, dude? Peter should have been like, I'm way too busy for this. I've got a single aunt at home. No money.
It's kind of weird seeing like Doc Connors being so nice.
Are you used to him being a dick?
Not Doc Connors, sorry. Professor Miles Warren.
Oh, this one's not Miles. This is his brother. I forget his name.
Oh yeah. Oh, he comes in later, doesn't he?
Miles is in later. You know, he brings Deborah Whitman with him, and she doesn't say a word the whole show.
But it's still
It's
weird
funny.
just to see like anytime I'm in a school setting with a Warren,
Yeah, it's
I'm
not good,
kind
dude.
of just expecting some sort of dodgy behavior.
Oh, yeah. He's an absolute deviant, dude. What about?
Well, did you feel bad for Max?
Yeah, actually, because, as we said, this one, he seems like an alright fella, while the one we've seen in the books, he literally was going to let his mate die unless he got paid double to go up and save him from that power line. If you remember that bit.
Yeah,
Well, in
because
this,
he did not care.
yeah, I think he's literally lighting his ciggy as he says to the foreman, "Pay me double and I'll go get him. Otherwise, he's done." So, like, he is an absolute dickhead in the comic, but in this, he seems an alright fella. He's kind of matey. He's got a bit of banter with Eddie, and then it's just the second he becomes Electro, he just can't take it.
I
I do
think
think
it's
it was.
also like because Spidey is kind of the problem.
Oh, absolutely. I actually liked that bit. How this is obviously still an early Spider-Man. Like, he's not been doing this for too long. It's been like 3 months. He sees a fella running away, dressed up in like a mask, and he immediately thinks, "Oh, criminal, must be a criminal. I'll go stop him." No, dude, he was just an upset fella. Spidey made it worse.
And then like how he mistakes his powers sort of freaking out as him attacking him just makes it all the more worse.
Yeah. So, like, I do think if Spidey had, but fair play, you do see a fella legging it, and you do think, "Oh shit, what's going on here?" But just webbing the dude and like yanking off his mask, obviously, bit of a cock up, Spidey.
I do like how eager, in a sense, this Spidey is to sort of fight villains and give them names even as well. Um, straight away he just calls him Electro, and then
Does
if
yeah?
anything, like he causes this, like he causes Max to become a villain because even when he like fully embraces it, he goes like, I'm
It's like, yeah,
Electro, and then
you were dead.
he lets it all out.
Yeah, mate. We love it when they do that, don't we? Where the villains are like, "Normal
Oh,
name
but
is gone. I am
yeah, it's the
super
best,
villain.
dude. It's the
He's dead."
best. You gotta like you need that sort of comic book fun.
Yeah, dude. Do you reckon it was Spidey's need to make some money quick that made him not consider what's going on with Electro when he jumps right in? Because he's trying to get photos for the
It
Bugle
could be
because
because
of
he's
James nicking
desperate
his
for it.
idea. Yeah, he's gagging for some dosh because he needs to help Aunt May. So I think he's like, he sees a crime, he's like, "Oh shit, there's a crime, go, go, get the photo, get the photo." Obviously.
I do love though when he was talking to it about like to Gwen and Harry, and then Harry was just making fun of him for it,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
saying about like no one's ever thought about taking photos before.
yeah. I told that Jameson guy to take photos of someone famous. It's a real revolutionary idea. Got him, dude.
Well, that Norman Osborn just came out of Harry.
We got a lot of, I noticed a lot of the intro animations are in this episode.
Oh, you reminded me as well. I swear to God, they must have like
Yeah, I know what
re
you're going to say. And
yeah
like animated over. He does something when he's going to school, doesn't he?
He
And
does
like,
the train flip where like from Spider-Man 2 when he's on the
he
train.
literally does that exact thing. I'm watching it right now. Holy shit. It is from
And
Spider-Man
then
2,
there's
where
and then that whole scene
oh,
to me I think is from Raimi's Spider-Man. Even him swinging around is like just like Raimi Spidey.
dude, it is as well. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm literally looking right now at where he's. I'm watching it in slow motion as well. That is literally the movement from the train where he's catching back up to Doc Ock's train. Oh, that's so sick. I thought that bit was dead
They
funny
did
as
it
well,
really
where he
good.
was like, yeah, it was boss. Like, normally rotoscoping looks a bit shit, but that was on the ball there. I love that whole sequence where he's like, I'm in real trouble this time. Don't think I'll get out of this one.
The thing with
It's just that
spider
he's like
powers
this
will
good.
save me now.
Then he has the belt, he's like, ah. Once again, Flash Thompson continues to be boss, dude. It's like, oh yes, C minus.
Yeah. Another pass for the flag. He's,
My hero, dude, he's boss.
even when he's like Spider-Man in action. That's what you think. He's like, it is too. Peter just
This
doesn't
is
make it that like he makes it pretty obvious that he is
yeah,
Spider-Man.
he didn't even pull his shirt down over his friggin' costume. Come on, mate.
But also, who yells like it's not true to
Yeah.
that?
How would you get out of that one, mate? Just tell them you're taking photos of yourself to sell to the Bugle because you need the dosh.
You gotta, mate. I mean,
That'll
he
do.
just didn't help himself.
No. I liked
Did you have
how
a favorite fight?
yeah, I like the very last one where like they're just on the campus blasting away. I like the bit where Aunt May rings and like the camera tilts to show he's been upside down for like 2 minutes.
Also, I like the way they sort of keep the like new rules that he has, and the fact that he has to call Aunt May.
Yeah. And she points out you're taking advantage now. I said you could ring if there's trouble, but that doesn't mean you can't do it every time.
He kind of got away with it the first time in the episode, I think, because of the fact that he
Yeah.
was tutoring.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does like push it a lot.
I think that comes back in the next one as well, where she like grounds him or shortens the time he can stay out or something.
Yeah, 'cause,
But you
yeah,
know what you gonna
I
do
think
then?
he complains about it.
Yeah. But when shit's kicking off, like, yeah, what are you gonna do? Sick
He gets away.
reference
Yeah, he
to
gets away with it. He should just say he's tutoring all the time.
yeah. We had a boss reference to Electro's first issue as well, where Spidey puts on the rubber glove.
I wish we had
Yeah.
handgun Electro.
Yeah, if he just yeah, he's like he chucks him in the swimming pool, but Electro pulls out his gun.
Wait,
No,
it would never fail. Let's be real.
no, dude. If he'd have kept that on him, he would have killed Spidey years ago.
I do think that's really funny though. Like just the fact that you know Electro has these insane powers, but in his first appearance, he just still tries to resort to a standard revolver.
It's mental, dude. He's like Spidey's most powerful solo villain, and he's like, "This isn't enough. I need the gun."
He would have killed him too, though, wouldn't he?
He would have. He absolutely would have. The while we're on the topic of the comics, anyway, this is like the most accurate Electro we've ever gotten in cartoons because he's not
Yes, somehow, yeah.
a serial. He's not a poltergeist. He's not half eel. He's not a Nazi super weapon. He's just a dude with too much power and not enough brains.
What about the 2017 Electro?
The girl one, dude.
Yeah, could you tell?
Hey, she's fuming that Electra is taken for her name, isn't she?
But in my head, I'm like, if you're gonna change it that much, why not just make your own character at that point?
Make a new character, exactly, dude. Exactly.
I,
But
I, I don't I don't see much Electro in that.
all the electric names are taken, aren't they? Like Blackout's taken, Aftershocks taken. What actually happened to Max, by the way? Like, he drops his drill on a computer and then grabs his drill, and that gives him a lecky shock into the eel sludge. But he's
I
wearing the gloves.
honestly, I kind of prefer the flagpole.
The flagpole.
No, sorry, not the. Oh my god, my brain's so tired. Um, the electrical pole. The
Oh,
flagpole would
yeah, yeah.
be cooler
Where he
though.
just touch it, where he literally just gets struck by lightning while holding the power lines.
Yeah, yeah, it makes more sense.
At least this one didn't have any friggin' eels crawl into his mouth, like in the Amazing
And it
Spidey 2.
doesn't fuse his teeth back together.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
What about like in No Way Home, how his powers just magically give him a fade,
Yeah, suddenly he's
and
got
they
hair,
it
he's not blue,
restores his hairline?
yellow. Oh, my life. Oh, the different universe, different universe powers did it. What?
Do you think that they were just like so in the mindset of like people hated this, so they try to like generally just like they were ashamed of the Tasmverse?
I believe so, but even though people love Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, they still poked fun at that shit, like when he's like, my name's Otto Octavius, and they're like, ha ha ha, no, really, what is your name? It's like, dude, aren't you in the house of someone called Stephen Strange right now? You think Octavius is a funny name? What the hell? Your
You
name's
know,
Zendaya in real life. What the hell's a Zendaya?
it's just like they always had to like take jabs, and it's funny because that by that point, Tom Holland's Spidey was mostly just seen as a negative.
Yeah, I've said a million times, I'd have far preferred to continue the Amazing rather than get this MCU shit.
Mate, you can't have one flop and then pack it up.
I know, but they did it twice, haven't they? Spider-Man 3 was the same. It didn't make enough money for them, so they stopped the whole thing. That still winds me up. And
And
then they
it's
want us
funny
to
because it
clap.
was their fault.
They want us to clap for Avi Arad at the end of No Way Home after he ruined a good thing twice.
It's like how you ever like you gotta have patience, and the movie was so overstuffed, and I guess that Avi Arad probably like shoehorned Green Goblin or some shit, or like made it bloated.
Yeah. But even so, dude, like, imagine if the MCU stopped after Iron Man 2. Pack it
No,
up.
would we even have Avengers? No, we wouldn't.
No, no. the the Amazing Spider-Man 2, as we've said, dude, there was mistakes. Like it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it certainly wasn't so shit that you've got to bin the whole thing after it.
Plus, like it wasn't even all bad.
Now, mate, we recently rewatched it, didn't we? And I
Yeah,
had a great time. I had a better time watching it than I did watching all of Homecoming and whatever the middle one's called, Far From Home.
from home. Yeah, that's shocking. That one.
The only out of the whole MCU Spider-Man shit, the only thing I liked was the Vulture.
Yeah, and it's because like he wasn't even. He was just really more threatening.
Exactly. He was an actually cool villain, and he was the best bit of the whole saga. And now, even that's been ruined now, because what's he doing now? He's with Morbius or some shit in a different universe. What? Oh, my life.
Well, I guess he doesn't have to worry about like keeping Spider-Man secret. But he was
Yeah,
pissed off, wasn't he? He was like, "I'm not sure I got
yeah.
here. It's nothing to do with Spider-Man, I think." For no reason,
Let's
by
go
the way. He
kill him.
just felt like saying that.
Why the hell? I know, yeah. How the hell could Spider-Man have put you in a different friggin' universe?
He literally saved your life from like a burning fire. Or from your own thing like going to explode. And what do you
Yeah.
mean that he would just randomly teleport you to this place?
How dare he? How could Spider-Man do this? After all I've done. Joke, dude. we got to see in this episode Aunt May's doctor. Do you remember him? I forgot
God,
his
yeah.
name. He turned up.
Was it Bromwell? Or was that Max's
Bromwell.
doctor?
Yeah, the same dude.
Is he in the comics? Because that does sound familiar.
He is. He's the guy who must roll his eyes every time he gets a phone call from the Parker house because he's there every day. I remember in the issue, I think it's the one where Mysterio traps Spidey in a fake toy carnival, makes him think he's shrunk him down. It's defo Dr. Bromwell that Peter rings because Aunt May has like a panic attack at Mysterio's threat on the news.
Seriously, what the hell is wrong with Aunt May?
I know, it's anything for attention, innit?
And then it's weird because later on they made her like able to handle shit, but like she really couldn't before.
No, dude. She could put on like, she turns on a telly and like Godzilla's on and she'd have a panic attack.
It's weird because
I don't
during Pursuit, that one Spidey story,
Yeah.
Peter doesn't want to tell Aunt May that the parents were like robots because he thinks that it would kill her, and then he finally does, and she's like, "All right." It doesn't make
Well,
sense.
at that in the story at the graveyards in Revenge of the Spider Slayers, where she's like, and now I'm pissed off they've come back.
Yeah,
I really
she
wish
literally curses her.
God, I really wish a part of me wishes they were just like robots or something, you know?
Robots designed by that loser chameleon I saw in the
Yeah,
news one time, but secretly a master planned by Harry Osborn, my nephew's best friend, but aka the Green Goblin.
Did he ever tell Aunt May that Gwen was dead? Or does
I
she
don't.
just keep being like, and how's Gwendolyn, Peter? And he's like, yeah. I can't tell Aunt May. It'll kill her. Was she at the funeral?
It's like in that new Spidey comic, Radioactive Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
He still protects Aunt May in a weird way, even though she turns into a giant fucking monster.
She's the villain, dude.
I've read like 2 issues and I dropped it immediately after it. I don't understand like people who hyped up Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly is not a good Spider-Man writer.
It's gone nowhere currently, his current run. I've not
I
read
haven't read
Radioactive.
the last few issues of Amazing. I haven't kept up at all.
Last I saw, Norman was about to get attacked by this goblin cult thing, but it was like stupid as hell because it's just modern Spider-Man. It's just stupid. Ashley Kafka's now a supervillain. The whole thing's
Yeah,
just
poor
not in
Ashley.
the spirit. To see the difference, I thought it was mad when they did that to Phil Urich because he'd spent all of Spider-Girl as like a dad's closest friend, and now he's a grimy supervillain who cuts people's heads off. It's like, what's the characters have just been changed so much where they're just the characters in name only.
It's almost like the thing of them not knowing where to go anymore.
Yeah, that is
I mean,
100% the problem, dude. They've got nothing left to say, but they won't shut up.
do you reckon that comics should have an ending?
Hmm. Yeah, just because it's a story, and if you get to this point where you've literally wrung out every good tale you could tell, and now it's just getting worse and worse. It's actively making the old stories shitter because in the back of your mind, you know what becomes of these characters later. You know what I mean? Like if I went back and read, who's a character who's been absolutely decimated and is now let's take
Yeah,
Ashley
Devil Hammer
Kafka.
2. Oh, yeah.
There's too much to choose. Let's take Ashley Kafka, for example. We go back and we see like she was like Spidey's only actual friend at Ravencroft. She was genuinely there to help people. I'm pretty sure one time she ventured into the mind of Carnage to help John Jameson stop Cassidy. But now she herself is just as bad as Cletus Cassidy because she also goes around murdering people and throwing bombs at people. It's like, why? I think a
She kind
reset
of
where
peaked at like what's it called? The Child Within, I think.
yeah, yeah. Back when she wanted to help Vermin. Like, even though he was a lunatic who ate people and shit, she wanted to help him. But now she's a supervillain, so what's the point?
It's such a
Even if I
shame,
went
mate.
back and read Child Within, I'd be like, oh yeah, she's written well here, but there's always that itch at the back of my head saying like she'll end up just as bad as him later because we know she's the friggin' is it Queen Goblin?
Something like that.
Because
Yeah, it's bullshit,
Goblin
man.
Queen was taken by the X-Men villain.
It's so unbelievably screwed at this point. I
Which
mean,
is why
I
it's
think that they
so
maybe
important.
should do more like DC sort of things. Like how
Like a
DC does
reboot
really
now and
good,
then.
or even just like the like DC sometimes just focuses purely on Elseworlds.
Yeah, dude. There's no. This may have been a strength back in the day, but there doesn't seem to be any Spider-Man stories where you can go back and read just that story without needing to know like backstory or some shit. Like you can read the Long Halloween and you kind of know all these characters anyway, so they don't have to. You don't have to go back and explain all this shit.
Yeah, it's not really built for it
Yeah,
because
because
it's
the
all basically just a part of the like the big stories,
yeah
especially during the '90s and stuff, were like jump from Web of Spider-Man to Spectacular to normal Spidey to an Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah. But even like if you sat down to read the Clone Saga, you can't just read the Clone Saga. You've got to go back and read the original Clone Saga and all like when Gwen returned and that shit. Evergreen
And then also
stories is what Marvel's
so much
lacking.
shit as well.
Yeah,
Like for
doesn't.
Clone Saga especially, dude, it's never ending.
Yeah, dude. But I think that's why going back and watching Spectacular is always worth it, mate. Actually, good storytelling, condensing it all down into easy bits.
Plus, even though it got cut off short, you
Yeah,
can still watch it from like start to end and um still feel like you've watched something complete, even though it's not complete. You still get that sort
yeah,
of satisfaction like feeling of it.
yeah, because the characters have like grown. Which the comics is another thing that never happens, dude. The characters just don't grow, or they
Nah,
will for like a year, and they'll
they
then
just
give
reverse
revenge.
it.
Exactly. Look at Liz Allen here, dude. Liz Allen, like a C tier Spidey character. But the development she gets through this show that then sticks because she does become a better person at the end of it anyway. Compared to Peter himself in the comics, who grew up, got married, that all got thrown out the window. He was living back at Aunt May's. He was back to being a loser.
I don't think that they're ever gonna really put that much effort in the side characters again.
Nah. We haven't got any side characters left in the comics. They've all become superheroes
Yeah,
or
pretty
villains.
much. It's really I hate that trope of making everyone special, you know, in a sense.
Yeah. I
They
think you
don't
mentioned
need to
last
be.
time how, like, in No Way Home, his two friends with no superpowers are there in the middle of the fight with five other superpowered villains. And why are they here? Why do they have to be
I
here?
hate that so much. When the lizard like was chasing after them because they had the box thing,
Yeah,
and then and then like they ran onto the Statue of Liberty scaffolding. In my head, I'm like, like, do we really need them in
exactly,
like the
dude.
final battle?
It makes it look as if the villains are just shit because if this big lizard monster can't kill two 16-year-olds with no powers, how is he going to take on three Spider-Men?
Also, you know what's funny? I think I heard somewhere that they couldn't properly use the Sinister Six because of Sony.
Oh, of course, dude. Thanks, Avi Arad.
I'm not sure if it's true, but the thing is, it just sounds like it could be.
I would believe that absolutely. Because they set Venom up and he didn't even turn up.
Sony's just there's such like I get they technically saved like Spidey and Marvel, but at the same time, it's like, come on, let go, guys. You're not even using it properly.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to be the villain.
Could Sony not just continue like Spider-Man movies themselves? Like I just generally don't like. Could they not just do that?
Like turn around and make Spider-Man 4.
Yeah, or like TASM 3. Like, are they? Can they not do that? Is that genuinely something they're incapable of?
The mental thing is, either of those, either Spider-Man 4 or The Amazing Spider-Man 3, would have absolutely made more money than friggin' Madam Web. Just blows my mind. They're
This,
just people in charge is just stupid.
yeah, we're in genuine like dire need for some sort of fix.
Indeed, it did. I'm on the IMDb for this episode. I don't remember hearing Stan Carter, but Tom Wilson is indeed listed in the cast of this episode.
I thought he was just standing there at the end.
Oh, is he the one who arrests Electro?
Yeah, they got like Gene DeWolf there as well.
Nice. Electro himself, voiced by Crispin Freeman. He looks a bit like Topher Grace on this picture. But what else has been? Was he Firefly in Arkham Origins?
Was he?
In his photos on IMDb, the first one is Firefly on the bridge. No way, dude. I know he was in. Oh, he was. He was Firefly in Arkham Origins. He was in Young Justice as Red Arrow / Speedy, whatever you want to call him.
I did like Firefly a lot in Origins.
In Origins, yeah. He was cool as hell. It was actually, it's the boss fights in Origins are just sick, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This dude's been in friggin' everything. Jesus, tonight. Call of Duty, Ghostbusters. Too much for me to all read out here, but yeah. He's done comic stuff before and he'll probably do comic stuff again. Crispin Freeman.
I do like those voice actors that sort of just stay in that comic lane. Because then they actually feel like fans.
Like Tom Wilson.
Yes, the goat.
Yeah. Josh Keaton himself would go on to voice Electro in
That
what
is,
the hell was
yeah.
it? Spider-Man
Spider-Man
PS4.
PS4.
So instead of actually having the best Spider-Man voice Spider-Man in your Spider-Man game, have him voice Electro.
Isn't it weird though? Like the way that they sort of just ignore him.
Yeah, he's the best
That's so
one.
bad.
Do you reckon it's because he was Spider-Man first before Disney bought them up? So now Disney are like, we've got our Spider-Man.
Because it works so
Get him
well
away.
when they when they got Drake Bell to be Spider-Man.
Literally the next friggin' cartoon uses Drake Bell.
Drake Bell, I'm sorry, but he was just so bad as Spider-Man.
Oh shit, dude. There's only one hero that Drake Bell voices in my eyes. Dragonfly.
He will forever be the definitive Dragonfly.
Dude, whenever I read in the comics when Dragonflies turns up, it's Drake Bell. In Doomsday, on the trailer, where it says, Rick Rickers will return. Yes!
What would his like dramatic trailer be though?
He's
He's praying to like he's praying to Uncle
the
Albert.
ring. He's praying to the ring that his
Oh,
parents give him. And he's like, give me the strength to fight. And then you're just there from the background. And don't forget the bitches.
That would actually be better than whatever like trailer Marvel could come up with. That would be
could we have
beautiful, mate. That'd be so good.
could we have Liam Neeson as Uncle Albert?
To carry on the tradition. Oh, it
Yeah,
is
mate.
sad though, isn't it? That's actually so sad. I forgot that he. Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, we
sad, man.
lost him. Leslie Nielsen. Nah.
Literally, like one of the best, um, one of the best castings ever has got to be
He was
Liam Nielsen.
an artist, dude.
He's
Coming up
great in
then.
like the scary movies too.
Oh yeah. Perhaps our races are not so different. Started pissing out his finger. Towards the end of this episode, then, when Electro attacked the laboratory, he one of his lightning bolts sparked up one of Kurt's formulas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's probably going to have implications for next time. He's been
I never
injecting
really
himself with lizard
considered that.
DNA.
Yeah.
Bit weird.
Did that
Little bit
actually
weird.
have like a direct, like,
Like it
like,
supercharged it.
yeah?
I think so, because it wasn't working until that one. He was just stabbing himself with the formula, which is a bit weird anyway. Like, but you know,
I love how
because
well
coming in
thought
next,
out like the show is.
yeah, like we say, dude, they plant the seeds. But this one gets sown right away because literally next episode we've got a big lizard.
I'm very excited for that one. That one's actually really good. I love the joke where he goes, like, as he say, like, if you start shooting webs, I'll sue.
Yeah, yeah. Because he crawls a wall, don't he? He's like, hey, wall crawling's my thing.
One
One
thing.
thing I
Did you
know,
like Electro's design?
yeah, you know, yeah, because he didn't set out to be a supervillain like in 616, so it wouldn't have made sense for him to make the mask. My main point of contention with Electro adaptions is they don't give him the mask. But this one was kind of forced into villainy, so I understand he wouldn't create it. And I did like the little hints they gave to it with his face being like that anyway. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I like the attempt at the like to homage the classic design. Um, I think it's kind of like, in a sense, I find it kind of boring, but then at the same time, like I can just get past it.
Yeah, story wise, maybe later on when he come back with the Sinister Six and he had embraced that he's a supervillain, they could have given him it then. But for now, I'm just glad he's not blue.
I do have a soft spot for it though, with like because I had the action figure growing up of like this Electro.
Oh, did you?
So that was like my main Electro action figure, so I use it for like everything
Oh,
to do with the
that's sick.
Sinister Six.
Yeah,
Um,
got the memories then.
yeah, so like that's why I'm partially biased to like a lot of them, but at the same time, like now I'm like, yeah, it could have been better. Like, even if they like they gave him a new one later on.
Yeah. Because in this, as we say, it's kind of a big mistake that he's even fighting Spider-Man to begin with. But later on, he like literally... We only ever see Electro after this as part of a team. Have you noticed that? There's no other solo Electro episode.
The only one I can think of, like just in general,
Yeah.
for like other shows as well, would be like Ultimate Spider-Man had him. I think wasn't he Robin Banks? When the power went out.
I'm not too sure. I've not watched Ultimate. I've not watched much of Ultimate, and I've not watched any of it in about 10 years.
Oh, it's Peak, obviously.
But
They call it
I mean, like,
they call it Ultimate Peak Man.
I mean, in Spectacular though, the only times we see him after this, he's either with the Sinister Six or with Doctor Octopus. There's no other just Electro out there trying to start shit on his own. Like, we get more Sandman episodes where it's just Sandman. But after this, Electro's only seen as part of a team.
But it's weird in the sense of like that they sort of don't ever do Electro like the comics. I mean, this is kind of the closest, but at the same time, it's still not. And is it because
Yeah,
like Electro's never really had a defining story arc? I guess.
I think so. Because even Like the Night is about like him being emotional, and Like the Night's more of like his should have been his last attempt at villainy rather than his first. Because it's not good for like an origin thing. I think you're right.
It's
Yeah,
a
he
bit
normally
weird, yeah.
just turns up. It's because he's a bit thick in it. Like he turns up trying to do some low stake shit like rob an armored car, even though you could literally hold America hostage with your superpowers. He should certainly be fighting more like Thor or maybe Iron Man rather than Spider Man. But because he's so thick, he's got no chance.
It's weird, like, because then you had, like, Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro, which had Electro right in the forefront. So it's
Yeah, he's
kind of
trying
weird
to be
how he,
like a
like,
mob boss or something,
sometimes
man.
can, well, he can, like, sometimes, um, you know, be in the forefront, but then other times he's not even close to it.
I think he works best as Dr. Octopus's bodyguard.
He kind of is like that in the show, isn't he? As well.
Yeah, absolutely. But even in like Revenge of the Sinister Six, he's more like he's the only one when they all want to kill Doc. He's the only one who stays on Otto's side, convinces the others that they still need him because he's actually like 100% in with Octavius's plan, the cocaine plan. you know.
The best Doc Ock story ever.
So like because I think it's cool because Otto is obviously he's a threat himself, but he's got the brains while Max has all the power. But as I've said a few times now, he's a bit stupid. So Otto being able to like use Max as a weapon is the best of both worlds for both characters. Max doesn't have to think, he doesn't have to plan, because Otto will tell him exactly what to do. And then Otto's got this all powerful, basically super weapon in his hands.
Yeah, because if anyone watching here does their research and checks out Skull Ryan's video, you would know that that Electro just kind of fumbles a lot of shit when he's
The fact
in
Daredevil
charge.
traps him in a curtain, that's it. That's Electro.
He got really close one time, um, but it just never close enough.
Nah, too
Wasn't it
little,
like to
too
do with
late.
the big towers, and he got really close?
Yeah, the Rose supercharged him up, and he was like now like all powerful. And it took Spider-Man in a super non-conductive suit and one of them
The
future
Electro proof.
unstoppable X-Men. The Electro. I had that action figure as a kid.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That one like somehow made nearly every video game.
Yeah, it's an older minute. Using that in Enter Electro, sick dude.
It makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. And Shattered Dimensions, obviously. Literally fighting Electro in that. He's screwed.
Oh, you can too in PS4 because they did for some reason put it in that one. It's gonna be because it's like one of the only few like original designs, so they kind of just think we have to put it there.
yeah.
Oh, the other
Actually,
X-Men was just called X-Men, wasn't he? Isn't that just it?
it's literally,
X-Man.
yeah. I think he's another one of the Grey family, or like the Summers Grey family. I don't know about the timelines for X-Men. It's so wild. Even though I've been smashing through the animated series and it's been sick. But it's like, there's Cable, there's the other Phoenix from a different evil future. Nate Grey. I don't know what his deal is. Don't know if he's Cyclops' son or someone else's or what. Mr. Sinister's just cocked up that family tree so much. I don't know what's going on.
Why does Mr. Sinister just fucking hate Summers and Greys?
I know. It's just weird. He says, like, he claims that them two together have, like, the potential to make the ultimate mutant offspring. But, like, fair play with Jean because she's the Phoenix, but Cyclops just has punch vision. Isn't there like a cooler mutant that you'd rather? If it was Jean and Colossus, then you'd have a mutant that has super mind powers and is made of unbreakable steel. Or Wolverine with his healing. If Sinister was trying to get Wolverine with Jean to make some super healing, unstoppable mind machine, then yeah. But Cyclops, I love Cyclops, but all he does is punch vision. That's it. What's genetically superior about that?
What about fucking Jean and Storm then? If their powers combined,
Exactly, dude. What has to be wrong with your chromosomes to control the weather with them? That one's a bit bullshitty. How the hell? How does being born with one extra atom let you control the weather? I don't know. I'm starting to think Stan was just being lazy with these mutant origin ideas.
yeah, because he created everyone. He created weather himself, to be honest.
I believe so. On the is it the 4th day? Anyway,
he created he even created the panel pals.
He did. I reckon years ago, 1960 whatever. Stan sits down. He's got in his mind the domino effect that must happen to spawn the panel pals into the universe.
The entire reason he made Marvel Comics and DC was so
And DC, of
the
course.
panel pals could come to fruition.
The whole thing, that's why everyone kept leaving him. Like Jack and Steve are like, oh, he stole all our ideas. And no, mate, it had to happen. Just let it be.
It's a canon event. You can't disrupt it.
Stan's like, listen, you little shits. There's more important shit going on than who designed Spider-Man. Now you make the Green Goblin Norman Osborn and not some weird mummy spirit. Or you're fired.
Mate, what would have happened realistically if Steve Ditko got full writing privileges?
Oh.
I wonder
Mate.
what we would have gotten.
Oh, I'd love to know, mate.
So, would have MJ been a redhead?
He already drew Peter as himself, didn't he? So
Maybe MJ would have been Flo.
He'd have defo done there'd be a page where someone accidentally calls Peter Steve because he's not realised.
It'd be the new Peter Palmer.
Steve Dip, bro. Coming up then, dude. Next time we've got a big lizard. And a bunch of other cool shit coming up.
Yeah, more troubles for Peter's personal life. It's gonna kick off.
Oh, yeah,
Big
dude.
time.
We didn't have any Sandman this episode. Well, any Flint Marco this episode.
That's a real shame, though.
I
He
like how they
deserves to
build
be
up.
there.
Yeah, dude. I like how they build up he keeps getting taken down. And then he gets his powers and you're like, oh shit, he's big deal now.
And then he still keeps getting taken down, but
Yeah,
more
it
cool
doesn't do
now.
much. What have you got coming up on yours then, eh?
The one I'm currently editing is a quick video on the Amazing Spider-Man Annual Issue 3, with the Avengers, if you remember that issue.
Oh, is that the one at the end where he's like, fuck off. Fuck you, Avengers. Get out of here.
It's more it's kind of just one misunderstanding. The Avengers want him as a test to track down the Hulk.
Is this
And then
the one where they go
he
to
finds out Hulk
Daredevil?
loose. Yeah,
And
he's
like,
he's
Daredevil,
fantastic.
Daredevil's probably thinking oh shit, the Avengers are coming up. Oh, mate, they must want me to join. No way, finally. And then they go, Daredevil, what do you know about Spider-Man?
The best part though is that Daredevil's buzzing.
He's an
He's like, "Oh,
asshole.
Spidey's a legend."
Yeah, but the actual meetup that we've seen, don't they end up not liking each other?
It's kind of weird.
He's like, oh, dude, looking back at Daredevil comics, in this, he's like, Spidey's he's a true hero. He cut to Daredevil comics where he's like leaving notes saying, I know it's you, Matt Murdock, and Karen's reading them, being like, oh my god. When he nearly blows Daredevil's identity to all his loved ones.
Wait, what about that? He just swings in.
Yeah. Accuses Foggy Nelson. And now there's Daredevil glazing him up. It's like, what the hell, dude? He's tried to ruin your life several times.
Maybe that's why, because he helped like throw like them off the scent when he blamed Buggy.
He knows that they're going to have him fight the Hulk. So Daredevil's like, yeah, you should really try and recruit Spider-Man. Good idea. He can take him. So you get your little shits.
That's why he was smiling so much.
This is his chance. It was just a prank.
What's on
Incredible.
the agenda for your channel, mate?
Dude, well, obviously we're in January, aren't we? Friggin' freezing. We had a bit of snow here yesterday. So we've got Blizzard, the Iron Man foe, who on Amazon is Marvel Legend goes for like 64 quid. And I was like, for Blizzard? Christ.
Well, clearly that he's a character of class.
He must be, because I was like, Jesus, they were selling Whiplash for $9.99. And Blizzard and
oh my
Whalebone
god, yeah.
were in like the 70s. And I was like, Jesus Christ, because they're cool as hell. But
Mate, they've got a Count Nefaria figure too.
yeah, that was another one. There was only like a tenner. But I was like, I kind of want like a good supervillain. I just want a dude with a mustache.
He does look a bit like Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Could paint him up. With the Nefaria one, you could probably, like, if you were really meticulous with your brush, you could defo paint him into a Craven.
Yeah, you could. Considering like the animated series Craven figure is permanently screaming.
Oh yeah, it looks awful, yeah.
I'm kind of annoyed that that's genuinely just all he does now is just scream.
Yeah, I'd
So
literally
I
typed
guess
in,
that's
I typed in Count Nefaria Legends, and it's come up with the original grey Iron Man, which I suppose you could use as an Ironmonger if you really wanted. Just
yeah.
don't
I
think there's
mean,
an
it's a shame that they haven't done much with that though.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's that. Dude, Cyclops for 20 quid. Sick. It's X Factor Cyclops as well.
Oh yeah, and they got Jean
No way.
Grey too.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. Don't know whose arm that is. Oh. Marvel's Genesis. Who the hell? Oh, Nemesis. I don't know Nemesis. Another one from Resident Evil.
Mate, check
yeah.
the Star Fox figure.
Who is Fabian Cortez? Who's this guy?
Is he an X-Men thing?
I think so. It says X-Men on the box, but like the owl one says Spider-Man on the box and not Daredevil.
Yeah, because he's a famous
Oh,
Spidey villain, obviously.
Star Fox. Did you say?
Yeah, he's got a 2-pack with the champion.
The champion, dude. Oh. Who's the champion? Who the hell's he? Oh, he's hideous.
He's a villain.
Crazy dude. From what I've seen, the only 2-pack that looks kind of worth it is the Captain America and Venom Marvel Capcom one.
Yeah, I like Blue Venom a lot.
Yeah, dude. PS1 Venom.
Oh yeah, it's basically yeah. Just add like a lot of drool. Oh, does he have drool in the head sculpt? He might have drool.
I don't know. I think he's got the tongue in one, and then in the other, it's like half Eddie Brock. Archangel, yeah. So obviously looks sick as hell. But I was reading X Factor the other day, and the first time he's suited up as Archangel, his costume looks sick. He looks like Spidey 2099.
Really?
He's like, he's got a mask on, so you can't immediately tell it's Warren. Even though the book has kind of told you straight away it's Warren. I'll try and find a picture and send it to you, but he looks absolutely sick. But for now, I've been Skull Ryan.
And I've been MNStash.
And this was yet another spectacular panel, pal.